The week before sales finds Susie Shoemaker getting yearlings ready for Keeneland.
We'll start hand walking some on the farm, asking them to walk briskly to and from the paddock. Sales companies come and evaluate the yearlings, and we try to gauge what sale will best fit the yearling.
She's been doing it since opening Lantern Hill Farm 30 years ago. But that doesn't mean nerves ever go away.
It's always extremely scary to put a young horse through the ring. The horse that you've bred and planned the mating for, and which may or may not suit another person's idea of what is worth a significant or otherwise sum of money. So it's a very humbling experience to have your so-called breeding project evaluated in such a public way.
Susie hopes this filly will meet success in the sales ring.
It's a family that I've had an association with for over 20 years and have raced successfully and sold successfully out of. So she represents a long-term project for me and this farm.
While the seven-figure sales grab headlines, it's the bread and butter horses like these that keep the lights on at Lantern Hill.
Her family, and specifically her grandmother, have helped fund the purchase of this farm, and through the success of various offspring in the family, paid for a lot of improvements and paid a lot of bills.
Susie fits the halter that will take this filly to the sale, wondering if buyers will like what she has to offer.
Hardest thing about being a breeder is none of us knows. I could go through the barn with you and show you all the 14 yearlings that we're selling, and you would have just as good a chance of picking the future racehorses as I would, because even though we work with them every day, a lot of times we don't know what's going to happen when they get to the track. So I think that's what makes it endlessly fascinating. We never know who's the next really good horse. So it could be her. She's got as good a chance as anyone, including the $1 million yearlings that are sold.
Hit number 1603 can survive Lantern Hill Farm agent.
Hopes rise as she's led into the sales ring.
Every year at sale time, I think it's not worth it because it is nerve-wracking, even the people who've been doing it for many years.
And sink as the numbers just don't meet expectations.
17, 18, 18, number 18, what it is, 17, number 18, 18, on through. 17, 18, 18, what it is, 17, 18, 18, thank you both. 17,000, and I have her off 17,000 here.
Susie heads back to the barn, disappointed but still positive about the filly's future.
In my case, I chose to protect her with a reserve, and she'll come back to my farm, and if the pedigree improves as we hope it does, then she will be worth more even as a broodmare.
And with half-brother Motor City running in the Grade 1 Breeders' Futurity, chances are likely her value will increase.
My feeling was that up to $20,000, I was willing to take her back to the farm in the hope that Motor City continues to do well as a stakes horse.
For Keeneland Close-Up, I'm Chrissy Pullinger.